Hey there, fellow adventurers! Welcome to our guide on the essential do's and don'ts for traveling to Norway. Whether you're planning your first trip, or you're a seasoned traveler, these tips will help you make the most of your Norwegian adventure. Alright, let's kick things off by talking about respect. Norwegians have a deep love for nature, so be mindful of your surroundings. Stick to marked trails, pack out everything you pack in, and treat their pristine landscapes with respect. Another thing to keep in mind is the concept of Fred, a sense of peace and tranquility. Try to keep your voice down in public spaces and embrace the quiet moments. Now let's talk about the weather because, well, it's Norway. Be prepared for sunshine, rain, wind, maybe even a little snow, all in the span of a single day. Layers are your best friend. Think moisture-wicking base layers, a warm fleece or sweater, a waterproof outer shell, and don't forget a hat and gloves, even in the summer. Sturdy, comfortable shoes are a must, especially if you plan on doing any hiking or exploring the great outdoors. One of the biggest ways to connect with locals is through their language. Learning a few basic phrases will definitely earn you some smiles. Start with the essentials. Hello for hello, tak for thank you, and ha det bra for goodbye. Even if your pronunciation isn't perfect, the effort speaks volumes about your respect for their culture. While many Norwegians speak English quite well, especially in larger cities and tourist areas, it's always polite to ask snakker du engelsk, do you speak English, before launching into a conversation. If someone says they don't speak English, try your best with those Norwegian phrases you learned, or use a translation app or hand gestures. Communication is about more than just words, it's about making a connection. Remember, a little effort goes a long way. Let's talk about getting around. Norway's public transport system is top-notch efficient, reliable, and incredibly scenic. Trains, buses, ferries, you name it, they've got it, and it'll take you just about anywhere you want to go. Plus, it's a great way to sit back, relax, and soak in the incredible scenery whizzing by your window. Look into getting a travel pass if you plan on doing a lot of hopping around. It can save you a bundle. Time for a little cultural quirk, taking off your shoes indoors. When you enter someone's home and even some public places like museums or certain restaurants, it's customary to remove your shoes. Think of it as a sign of respect and be sure to wear clean socks or pack a pair of comfy travel slippers. Any trip to Norway wouldn't be complete without diving into the local cuisine. Norwegian food is an adventure for your taste buds. Of course, you've got your fresh seafood like salmon and cod, prepared in every way imaginable. Don't be afraid to step outside your comfort zone and try some of the more traditional dishes like rakfisk, lutefisk, or brunost cheese. Remember that Fred we talked about earlier? It definitely applies to noise levels too. Norwegians are generally soft-spoken, so try to follow their lead and keep your voice down in public spaces. One of the biggest reasons people visit Norway is for its breathtaking natural beauty. From the majestic fjords to the towering mountains, Norway is nature's playground. Spend some time exploring the great outdoors, hiking, kayaking, fishing, or simply soaking in the scenery. Don't forget your camera. These are memories you'll want to cherish for a lifetime. Speaking of cherishing Norway's natural beauty, let's talk about protecting it. Norwegians are incredibly proud of their pristine environment, and as visitors, it's our responsibility to leave it just as we found it. Pack out everything you pack in, be mindful of where you dispose of your trash, and respect wildlife. Stick to marked trails and be mindful of campfires, especially during drier seasons. Well folks, there you have it. Our whirlwind tour of the essential do's and don'ts for traveling to Norway. I hope these tips have been helpful and that you feel prepared to embark on your own Norwegian adventure. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. Happy travels!